Good morning everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we only have today it is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, like 3 to 4 days left until our Sydney pop-up. We're actually going to be driving there at this time because we are bringing Christian and Zach, so we're going to be leaving Thursday night, pretty much right after How DJs, because it is a public holiday. I don't know if it's just in Melbourne or all around Australia, but it's AFL Grand Final weekend, which means he's playing at Crown, I think probably from like either 12 until 2 or something. So that is our plan, to leave straight from him DJing to drive to Sydney, to make it in Sydney on Friday morning / lunchtime so we can set up the pop-up. But we have a couple of orders to do and some embroideries to do today, so I'll show you guys what we get up to. All current orders are now done, and what's great as well is we've actually been having Hao's cousin come to help us, so it takes a lot faster to do. We've got courier please, fastways, and some international orders. Check this one out over here though, guys. This is like a really big parcel, and this is actually for Gina Darling, so I'm hoping she loves it. It is hella heavy though. But we've also organized all of these. As you guys I think saw in our last vlog, it may have been an absolute mess. Like this whole area was just packed with boxes, rubbish and everything, but now it's all neatly stacked. So we've got Melbourne over here. This is all ready to go as well, which makes it a lot more convenient. How did this the other night. And then we've got all of our stuff for online. It does look like a lot, but it doesn't look like a lot, so I'm just like mixed feelings about it. We still have to count everything up though, so we can put in the correct details so we don't oversell or undersell. What I also realized we have to do as well is, let me show you our little shopping aisle. This is our whole KOKAINE aisle from our last season, which we'll also be adding up because I think there's a couple, let's see what we have here. There's a couple adjustable cargo pants left, some in larges and XLs, and we've got like the tiniest amount of 3M pantses. So these will be going up online. Just got to count them all again to make sure everything's correct, and then we are good. What I've noticed as well is we're finally getting really good and fast, and we have like a good like system down packed to do the online orders. Like there's the whole printing thing, there's the packing thing. I think it's like finally good, because we used to just like go back and forth a lot and it just wasn't as smooth. Whereas our last one, when we had Edwin helping us, it was a breeze, and I'm pretty sure we did it within just one night. It took a really long time, but we got it done. We're finally picking up the last piece to our KOKAINE pop-up. I think the lanyards, keychains, necklaces and stuff are all in this package, so we definitely need it because these are like a great seller. Hao's just inside doing the paperwork, and hopefully we can collect it ASAP because it's now Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday until the Sydney pop-up. And it looks as if Biggie wants to drive. Hey Biggs, Biggie, what are you looking at? He's just so amused by what's happening inside. Oh, he can see Hao. We're now in the area where you collect everything. So this is like kind of how you see in movies. You guys can see Hao there, he's about to ring the bell for some help, but the trucks like reverse into here, and they can just load into the truck a lot easier and then just drive away. I don't know if this is all gonna fit into our car though, because we've already got pretty much everything packed for Sydney, so I reckon it's just gonna have to fit along the seats.
On today's agenda, got to pack the car ready to go to Sydney. So you guys know we're driving up to Sydney. So on the Thursday night, I'll be actually DJing at Epic at Crown from 12 to 1. And then we're going to leave Crown at 1 AM in the morning and drive straight to Sydney and try to get there before midday Friday. So I need to pack this somehow so it's nice and we still can fold the back seats down. So I'm going to start putting all the racks, the display racks, the coat hangers and all that in first, and then try to pile up the stock in the back nice and neatly. I don't know how this is going to work. Is this one sticking out too forward?
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
The only one is this very edge one, but it's not even done.
The van's all packed, as you guys can see right here, but the reason why I packed it so much here is so when you come through this side, these seats are still hella reclined, so when we do go for long drives, you can go to the back and sleep, and you're still able to recline as far back as possible. I would love it to be able to fold straight down so it becomes a bed, but then yeah. And I try to be sure that nothing is this height, so even if we do brake suddenly, nothing's gonna go forward and knock anyone out. Before going to a long road trip, what I always like to check is if the car has coolant, enough brake fluid, also windscreen fluid, so like cleaning the windscreen. So what I learned as well, if you guys want to get bugs and stuff off, put a bit of washing detergent in it. If you guys can see, there's like little bubbles in this thing. And I also want to check the battery life, but this battery, you guys can see here, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I need to add water to the battery. So I need to go get battery fluid and fill this battery up so it's good to go. And I just want to be sure there's no excuses of this car to break down, but it hasn't yet done anything bad for us, and this has been the best JDM van ever. This Elgrand, I have to admit, such a cool car.
Okay, so the funniest thing just happened. I don't know if you guys do this, but me and Hao always look on Facebook Marketplace because there's always so many like crazy sales, people trying to sell things. And we saw this foosball table. If you guys watched us from like our Maldives vlogs, we were obsessed with foosball, and we always just love playing all these little games and stuff. And a guy was selling it in the same complex warehouses as us. So we messaged him, we're like, oh my god, it's so close. And he came, trolled it over and delivered it to us. So now we're gonna build it and play some foosball. I used to play like horse or pig every single day, but now I'm gonna be doing this and that. So much exercise is gonna be happening right now. We saw it on Facebook Marketplace, and then the guy realized he's at the warehouses where we used to be. So he was rolling over, just like... Everything is now unboxed. Honestly, if I was doing this by myself, I would have no idea where to even start. Oh, here's the instructions right here. And of course the instructions are in another language. Makes no sense at all. Good luck to us. We built half of it. It's all upside down, but I'm honestly really worried for when we turn it over. Have we made the men the right way? Is it in order? If not, then we have to undo everything we did. But we're gonna tip it over and here we go. Fingers crossed it's correct, because I really don't want to do this all over again. Oh my god, it's correct. Ooh. So it turns out we actually did make a mistake, and now we do have to undo this whole side. These little things right here are meant to go in between each man so that when you hit it, it doesn't hit the wood, it hits the rubber thing and stops it. I'm pretty sure we have to take off this side as well, because it has to go on this side too.
Probably just pull the whole thing out. Once the whole thing's out, and you put them on the
You
end,
can't pull this whole thing out because...
You can, because this whole pole.
Oh, the whole pole will come out. Oh, okay, alright, okay. Foosball table is all built, ready to play, but there he is. Probably should not be vlogging this because Hao's going to be like, what the heck, but we do have 2 extra bits of wood left, and we cannot figure out where this goes. It belongs somewhere here, we just have no idea. So we're just going to put this underneath.
What a block! What a block!
That was a really good shot. That was a really good shot.
Wow.
Game point. I won. 10, 2, 5. We are back home now. Honestly, the foosball table I think was the best thing that has happened. Not really the best thing that's happened, but it is a lot of fun. We played so many games. Something that I'm actually pretty good at. I wouldn't say I'm the best, but I'm not awful at all. But I'm now going to do a little bit of an unboxing because I've got something really exciting. So Phoebe, she's Nikki's friend. She actually came over the other day and she gave me this candle, and I love my candles. I spend so much money on candles all the time. I always have them going. And another little fun fact about me is I actually wanted to do a candle business like probably, I would say 3 or 4 years ago. I bought like all the waxes everything. I even made a whole bunch and gave it to friends, but then I guess I just never really actually had a true passion for it, and I never actually tried to sell it. So this is really exciting, and this smells so good. And I love how it's packaged as well. It's just super chic, black and white, simple, straight to the point. I love, love, love these packagings. Oh my God. I can honestly smell it just from the box. So this flavor here is called Tropical Breeze. Ooh. Oh my goodness. It smells so good. It kind of smells like, it's like tropical, but it's kind of like bananas and like fruity. Oh my goodness. This is a really, really nice jar. It's got the rose gold. It's just clear. And another thing that I've noticed as well, so when I was making candles back in the day, I struggled and I always got air bubbles. This candle is amazingly made. Like, there's no air bubbles or anything in it. Even now, I'm sure if you guys have candles at home, like just ones from Target, KOKAINE or whatever, I reckon if you had a clear jar, you'd probably notice some little air bubbles in them, because I even buy them and I notice them. This is so amazing. So if any of you guys want some freaking amazing smelling candles, hit up With Love Zion on Instagram. The Instagram is like this, so it's With Love _Zion. She takes all the photos herself and it looks so good. You can just order it straight up from her and she'll hand make it. I'm not even lying, like, this genuinely smells bomb. Yay, thank you so much, Phoebe, because I know you're probably watching this right now. Anyways, I'm gonna now just do a bunch of laundry, clean the house a little bit, do the dishes, and watch the vlog, because I'm currently obsessed with watching the vlog.